home or need some comfortable seating on the go this summer, Owen Reeves is here with his top picks. Hey, Owen, how's it going? Okay, Owen, I'm not gonna lie, I pitched this segment because I'm in the market for a hammock. I really think a hammock's gonna make everything okay.
You're probably not wrong. You're probably not wrong. So we got a couple different options to look at, and we're gonna start with this hammock right beside me here.
Cool.
This is actually a kit you can get on Amazon that comes with this frame and the hammock itself. So the frame is collapsible and portable. It's actually quite lightweight. It comes with a carrying bag. The hammock itself, this is synthetic fabric, which is a plus compared to the natural fabrics if you leave it outside. So if you leave it out in the rain and it gets wet, it's not wet for like the next week.
Okay.
It'll actually dry out quite quickly. And what I'd also recommend with the hammock is this little thing across the top is a spreader bar. And what that's gonna do is prevent the kind of like when you get in a hammock and then all of a sudden you're in a cocoon and it's like wrapped you right up.
You want to enjoy the great outdoors, but then your face is covered by the hammock.
Exactly. So this will kind of keep it a little more open, if that makes sense. So those are great. And yeah, the whole thing, easy to pack, easy to move. So even if you're going to visit a friend and they got a nice spot in the backyard, I got my own hammock. Don't worry about it.
Can you imagine? I would be like, you're the coolest person I know. I got my own hammock. What it's like. Okay, so we've got the hammock covered. Absolutely love that. But you've got a couple of different like options when it comes to camping chairs.
Yeah. Oh, so for our chairs, we're going to start with a really great ultralight chair. So this from MEC. This is one of my favorite pieces of kit. I have like half a dozen of these. I keep a couple of them in my car. This weighs less than a kilogram.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like it weighs nothing. But this holds 250 pounds. So like an adult can get into one, super comfy. Then they're like, they look weird, but they're surprisingly comfortable. And they pack down into something that's like a little bit bigger than a water bottle.
Wow.
So these are really, really great. This was one of my, when I added this to my camping kit, my comfort level went through the roof. Because it's like a stump is only comfortable for so long, you know? So the ultralight kit from MEC, I love these, highly recommend. You know, get a couple and bring them wherever you go.
Now, what if I want like a combination of those two things, the hammock and the camping chair? Yeah,
you're gonna get something like that with this one. So from Nemo Equipment, which is one of my favorite outdoor brands, this is the Stargaze Evo X chair. And Mary, actually, if you want to jump into it, you'll get the full experience. So the cool thing about this is that it is a little hammocky in that you can sort of swing and whatever, but it actually has a kind of right? It has a kind of suspension thing where you can lean all the way back in the chair. And and actually do the stargaze. So you can imagine being out there at night. It's got a couple little drink pockets there.
Oh my God.
And the whole thing, it collapses really easily, kind of like a camp chair. It takes like a second and a half to set this thing up. Take it with you. So this is like, I feel like the ultimate cottage chair maybe. Like you're going to the cottage, you want a spot to hang out and you can, you know, get the spot around the fire and then you go from just chilling to stargazing in one move. Very, very lightweight as well. Like, I mean, this weighs a few pounds. It's unbelievably light and really comfy. Because sometimes with portable chairs, they're maybe comfy for like the first 20 minutes and then it gets a little, this is comfy for a long stretch.
I love it. That's fantastic.
I know.
And I love that you can lean back, because that's the thing. Do you want to lie on the dock where the spiders live, or do you want to live in this? I love
that. Just don't think too much about the spiders. Yeah, that's the trick.
Now, what else are we moving on to?
Yeah, more comfy chairs. So in behind us, from Kuma Outdoor Gear, which is a Canadian company based in Alberta, we've got these two really cool chairs. So we have the Lazy Bear is this bigger kind of loungy looking one. The Switchback is that one there. The cool thing about these is they're actually heated. So these have a battery pack and a Bluetooth connected heater, kind of like your car seat where you've got that. It's like the best thing about owning a car is the heated seats. This is the camp chair version. So they collapse just like a camp chair and you can control it on your phone. They also have a little button if you want to turn those on. So it's for those evenings where, you know, when it's kind of like maybe August time and the nights are starting to get a little chilly, you can throw a blanket on the front and that'll keep the front warm. But
then what about your tuchus?
You got to be keeping that warm. So these are really, really comfy, amazing gear. And so this is that if you want to like elevate the camp chair experience a little bit. These are super awesome. You'll be popular with your friends if, you know, get a couple of these and you get the heated chair.
Definitely.
That's super excellent.
This one in particular, I find there's this like weird little thing. Is this for a wine glass?
That is a wine glass holder.
That's excellent. It's like a little, there's like, you put this, and it's a stemmed glass? What a fancy camper.
Oh my goodness. You didn't know it was that kind of like a stem wine glass kind of party. That's like... Yeah. So those are super fun. I really like those chairs.
Yeah.
We also talk about this thing you're standing
I
underneath.
was gonna say, what's going on here?
So this is called the Bear Cub Shelter, also for Kuma outdoor gear. And what you're getting with this is something where I find a lot of folks, the trouble that they have with hanging out outdoors is they don't like the bugs.
Yeah.
And so you can have a beautiful setting and it can be an incredibly gorgeous day, but the mosquitoes are ruining it or the black flies are ruining it.
Yeah.
So this is a great way to kind of totally eliminate that problem. So it's, the walls are mesh and there's a door that we have rolled up that you can roll down. And so this is gonna have a really comfortable, surprisingly roomy area that collapses down to a small little package. The whole thing weighs under 20 pounds and you can keep yourself out of the bugs. And the other thing is the sun. So if you're in somewhere where maybe there's not a lot of shade, you're going to the beach, you need a spot to chill, this is really great for that. And of course, it's gonna rain at some point, right?
Totally.
This is a great rain shelter. So have a spot that's comfy, super lightweight, easy to pack, and you can just kind of tuck, 2, 3, 4 people in there, be really comfortable, and you don't have to deal with those maybe the bad parts about being outside. Yeah. And then if you have a whole bunch of people, they make a larger version of this called the Bear's Den. So this is the Bear Cub, and that you can actually just fit right over an entire picnic table.
Nice.
So that's a really cool one as well. So these are really great. Yeah.
Now this all feels like mainly, with the exception of the really light one, really good for like backyard camping, maybe car camping.
Yes.
But I know you're like more of a hardcore camper. So what about for like hammocks if you're looking for a hammock for like out in the middle of the woods?
An Owen kind of hammock?
Yeah, an Owen hammock.
Yeah. So we've got great options for that too. So what you're looking for in that case is something that packs really small and is quick to set up. So I actually went into the woods and brought a hammock.
Nice.
So also from MEC, these are, what I'm working with there are called a suspension system, which is a webbing strap that you loop around the tree. And then we have the Eno double nest hammock that I'm setting up here. And it just hooks into these loops on the webbing.
Nice.
So I mean, in real time, right? That's how you know you're having fun.
Yeah.
In real time, that took me under a minute to set up. So you got to pick the right trees. That's important.
Okay.
But it's really, really handy.
Yeah.
And speaking of picking trees, make sure it's a live tree.
Okay.
Don't pick it's surprisingly important for safety.
Yeah.
Don't set it up on a dead tree.
Yeah.
Those are really fun. And it's a double hammock, which seems like you could fit 2 people in it. It's not a 2-person.
You will immediately be face to face and nose to nose.
Yeah, exactly. Double is just roomier for 1.
Yeah. I love that. Owen, thank you so much. I feel like I got that.
Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.